think chopping takes the most amount of time cooking. You can't keep me inside. Like, now that I got all these onions to upset my eyes, we're gonna add some spicy peppers. Hi, I'm fine, thank you. And you? 캐리입니다. 오늘은 우리 피자 바이트 만들 거예요. 이거 대부분 그 토마토, 양파, 고추, 사과, 식초, 레몬, herb salt, 스미주. 이것도 치즈 토핑. So first, just chop up your tomatoes. America. Ooh, I'll tell you a story about my twin brother. Like, oh, I have like 2 stories already. I have like 3. Okay, so my twin brother, Colin, the first story was probably when we were like 1st grade. No. Yeah. 1st grade. And we were, during recess, everybody can go outside and you can play outside for like 20 minutes, like all the classes together. And my brother was in a different class because my mom told them like, oh, you should separate them so they don't get too dependent on each other. But then my brother was outside in the playground too at the same time, and this boy was teasing me. I don't know why, but I was crying. And then my brother came up and punched him in the face. He got in trouble. Yeah. But then my mom was like, oh, what's happening? And he said like, oh, that kid was making fun of Katie. So like, but I don't know, he's in 1st grade, so I don't know if he really like punched him. But and they called my mom and she was like, let's see. I don't think my mom got him in trouble. And then when we were, I think, oh, this was before that. When we were younger, no, I don't think we could have been younger. My mom would have been much. Anyway, we weren't that old. We were like little kids, and we were playing outside in the snow in Wisconsin, which is right next to Canada. It's very cold and has very deep snow. And there's a sliding glass door, and you can see outside in the backyard. There's a big field, like a really big, just nature in the back. But it was flat for a while, and then it went downhill. There was like a hill down. So we were at the top of the hill. And me and my brother ran out, and we had so much clothing on, like you had to have so much winter clothing on. And we ran out, and then you couldn't see because the snow was so thick. It looked flat, but it wasn't flat anymore. Underneath there was a hill, and the snow was just here. So I was like running, and then I fell like suddenly into the snow, and I was just gone, except a little bit of my face, I guess. I don't know. And then I was screaming. I was like, Colin, Colin! And then he came out and he dug me out of the snow. And then obviously I went right back inside because it was very cold. And my brother was just like, yeah, save Katie. And then, oh, when we were really little, when we were babies, you know how babies, they put you in the little pens, play pens? Little square prisons, baby prisons. But my brother was always a little bit taller than me. So even when we were toddlers, he would climb out of there. Oh no, how would he do it? Oh no, he would just, anyway, I know he would get down on all 4s like a dog, and I would climb on his back and get out of the pen. And then I guess maybe I probably helped him get out, or he just had to get out by himself. I don't know, but he always helped me escape out of the pen. This is nice. Okay, all the tomatoes are cut, so we need to put them in the pan. First, I'm going to put some garlic and pepper and onion in the pan, and I'm going to put them in the skillet for a while with some oil and cook them first, then we can add the tomatoes. Okay, we have our onions. 이거 처음 먹을게요. It's okay. 마늘! 쏙! Like, done. Now that I got all these onions to upset my eyes, we're gonna add some spicy peppers. So pepper in half, cut it in half, cut your pepper, and don't touch your eyes. I sing all the time to my students. There was a while I had to make a no singing rule because I had one boy who doesn't stop talking. He kept singing that song from Aladdin, the live action. It was really popular. He kept saying like, you won't keep me quiet, silent. I don't know, I kept being like, can you please be quiet? And he would not. He sang that all the time. And then so I had to make a no singing rule, which worked. But then anytime I did, like, sometimes when someone is doing something they're not supposed to be doing, I'm like, Jennifer, let's not do that. Stop throwing that paper. They kept calling me out. They kept being like, teacher, no singing. You can't keep me silent. Like, you have to entertain yourself. You gotta think about. Yep, and nope. They said they went to teacher's class. I don't know, put my hands up, playing my song, and you know I'm gonna be okay. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. If you're having trouble going to the gym, find somebody who already works out pretty well and goes to the gym. It's hard to find a gym buddy, especially if you don't both already work out, because none of you is gonna like push the other one. You need to find somebody who already is motivated and goes to the gym pretty often, and just join them. Join their gym. Copy them. And I chop these mofos into small pieces, but it's hard. 5 years later, everything is chopped. Come here. You should wash your hands before you rub off your nose again. You should wash your hands. Put a little bit of oil, a little bit. Oh, that's too much. Well, dump everything in. And now I'm touching the pepper again. Yeah, just leave it there until the onions get a little brown. Then we're gonna add in our tomatoes. Saying goodbye. I hate to go and leave this lovely side. ASMR. But you know what? Sometimes you just gotta be creative. Just try whatever. Sometimes it ends up really gross. Sometimes it ends up really good. Tomatoes are mostly water. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. We're gonna leave that for a little bit. See how that goes. I think I want to do it this way. Wait. Ooh! I think I'm doing it. Right? Squeeze some of that. Here. See, the tomatoes are already like mushing down a little bit. Getting a little bit mushy. I see. Ooh. Okay, see, they're like more mushy. Yep. Mush. I have these olives. Just put however much olives you want into each pizza bite as you want. Herb salt. Put in that much. There. Put in that much. Like that. Get them out of the freezer, and I put them in the fridge because if they get too warm, then the dough is really stretchy and you can't work with it. So you have to make sure it's still pretty cold. So I have the wrap, have some sauce. Take a wrap. I'm gonna put cheese first. I think that'll help. I'll put some olive pieces, and I'm gonna put some sauce. Like this. Whoop. Yeah, maybe I stuffed it a little bit too much. That's okay, I'll make the next one smaller. I kind of wanted to use like, I'm gonna put water on the sides because I want all of it to toast. Like toast the whole thing. Pop these 10 minutes. Season smells good. There we go. Yum, 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 yum. Maybe next time I'll only put before in, but I'm just kind of impatient. There we go. You can dip it in some more sauce. Oh, hot. Hot. But it tastes yummy, so that's what matters. Oh, hot. You should wait till it's not so hot to eat it, but I'm so hungry and it tastes so good, so yay! 뜨거워. 재밌게 보셨나요? 구독이랑 좋아요 해주세요. 이따 봐요.